Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to tell you how we can create the PPM schedule. In the previous video, I already explained how to create asset. So let's start. So to create the schedule, we need to click on the asset and PPM first. Once you create the schedule, we need to click on the asset and we need to select the asset to which we want to create the schedule. So for example, I am going to create the schedule for DZ1010 kVA. So we need to click on the same. Then we need to click on the PMS, then plus sign, then the name of the PPM. I am suggesting you to write the name of the PPM as same as the asset name plus frequency. Okay, like this. Then we need to click on the add PM. Once you click on the add PM, you can see the PM schedule for the same. Now we need to click on the DZ1010 kVA monthly schedule. Now we have to configure few things like schedule for the same, checklist, assign team, and the category of the PPM. So how we can create the PPM category? So to create the PPM category, we need to go to the setup part. Here is a setup part you can see, and here is the PM category option. PM category. You can also edit the previous one, and you can also add the new one. You can see the plus sign, and we can add the PPM category. Remarks is optional. If you want to add, you can add. Okay. Now again I'm going to the asset part, uh, DZ PMS, and we were working on the PM part. So first we need to create the schedule, like the timeline, like monthly, quarterly, half yearly, daily, etc. So we need to click on the add new schedule, and here is multiple option like day wise, week wise, month wise, and year wise. For the day wise, like we can select the multiple, this is the time, you can say. We can select the multiple by pressing the control option. Okay, you can select the multiples. So I have selected the fourth thing, and it's so like every day 5 a.m., 7 a.m., 9 a.m., and 11 a.m. Similarly, we can add for the weekly also. You can see Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. We can select multiple also by pressing the control option. Okay, as per this schedule we can see 5 a.m., 7 a.m., 9 a.m., 11 a.m. only on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. No Saturday, Sunday. Okay. Next month, you can see. So in the month, you need to. The system will ask the two option: the date option, and a time option. So we can also select the multiple dates also, like someone at the some site you can say schedule every 15 days. So in that case, we need to select the month, and then we use the control option, and then we select the two option. Like you can see 12 a.m. on the day 1 and 15 of the month. Okay. The next one is the year, like yearly basis on the on like on which date. Okay, on which date, month. We can also select the multiple months in for like quarter basis, half yearly. Okay, so by doing this, we can create the schedule. Schedule means like the time. Okay, and after that, we need to click on the plus save option. Once you click on the save option, this is activated, and if you want to disable in the future, we need to click on this option to get this disabled. Okay. Now the next option is the selection of the checklist. I already explained how to create checklist. So just click on the select checklist and map the particular checklist. Okay. Wait for the few seconds so that your checklist will be uploaded. Okay. Now you can see your checklist. Next one is the assign. Like we need to assign team or staff. I already explained in my previous video like how to create a staff and how to create a team. Okay. So I'm going to assign a technical team, and the next parameter is the category, like mapping of the category. You can see I just created the test one also. Okay, so we can map the category. So this is the manual way, by which we can create the PM for a particular asset. Okay, we can also add multiple PM to a single asset. Like again, suppose I'm going to select the plus option. Now, not monthly, I'm going to create for yearly. This is only the name. The main thing, we need to create a schedule for yearly. Okay, I'm going to explain once again. Suppose this is yearly, so we need to create this yearly by this plus option, add new schedule, year, and we need to select the month. Okay, now you can see this is for 12 on the day 1 of the month only in January. It means it's a yearly schedule. So by this method, we can create PPM for a particular asset manually. Now, how we can import the PM in a bulk? Suppose we have 50 schedules at a time. So it's not possible to create the PM schedule one by one, because like 50 is the less number, like most of the site as the average asset of 250, 300, 500. This is an average. Okay. So for that case, we need to create a PM schedule in an Excel sheet like this. I have created for you. Like you can see the name of the asset. The name must be similar to the asset list, not a single spelling mistake in the asset. Okay. Then we need to add the PM name. I already suggest my customers to add the PM name like asset name, and we add the frequency. Okay. Then the frequency, like it's monthly or yearly. Then the start date, it's very important, start date. Then the checklist, I already explained. Okay, like how to create the checklist. So we need only the name of that checklist. Then team, assign team, and the PPM category. Okay, so this is the template. I will also attach the template link to the description box. Okay, now let's check how it will work. So for that case, we need to go to the PM schedule, and here is the option for import PM. You can see import PM. Now we need to click on the choose your file, and we need to select the file, then continue, then plus add new, and then mapping of Excel heading to the system field. For example, in the asset name, we need to map the asset. In the PPM name, we need to add the name. In the frequency, we need to map the frequency. In the start date, we need to map the start date. Checklist name, checklist. Assign team, team, and PPM category is the category. So this is the correct mapping. You can see nothing left. Okay. Now we need to click on the upload option. Now you can see we have successfully imported the PPM. Now we can check after refreshing. Now we can see these are already imported. Okay, you can see all the parameters are here like team, schedule, checklist, category. In the sum pump also you can see the same. One more thing I need to explain this feature. This is the bulk clone PM. How it will work? So we need to click on this, select the asset you want to, like you want to create the PPM. Suppose I want to create the PPM for multiple asset. For example, this one. So, okay, you can select multiples. You can select all, etc. Okay, then we need to click on the next. Please note, if you are going to create the new PPM with the help of this feature, always select those asset list you want to create the PPM. Okay, not already created assets. Okay, then we need to click on the next option, then we need to click on the PM option. Now you will see the all the PPMs already available in the system. So the system will ask you like to which PPM you want to clone. Suppose I am going to clone with daily maintenance. This is for only example. You can also select multiple PPMs, multiples. In that case, there are two asset and two PPM selected. That means total number of PPM will be 4. Suppose I have created 3. I have selected 3 PPM. So for these two assets, 3 PPMs are going to be created separately. So total ppms will be 6. Okay, you can also see the numbers here. If I'm going to select multiple, you can see the numbers here. Like in this case, system will create the 8 ppms. Okay, then we need to click on the create 2 pms. Now the system will generate the ppms. This will show the error. Suppose you got such errors while creating the ppms. This means that the asset that we have selected earlier already have some ppms. Okay, just for an example I want to show you. Suppose dz number 1010, there is no ppm. Suppose there is no ppm. Suppose there is no ppm in the dz1. Now you can see there is no ppm in the dz1. Now I'm going to use that clone feature in the dz part. Okay, now you can see dz 1010. Okay, looks good. Next, then again pm. Then we need to select any ppm. Suppose I'm going to select daily logo. Now you can see it will create 1 pm, and then we need to click on the create 1 pms. Okay, now you can see one success. I think you got my point. Why there were some errors, because that assets already have some ppms. Okay, so this is all about the PM part. In the next video, I'm going to explain the work order execution by the technician. So I will explain how technician will fill these PM schedules, related work orders, etc. And I will also explain the on-demand work orders.